MD Prepper here with an unfortunate update and review on my Rock Island Armory Tactical 1911. Took this thing out on Sunday, Mother's Day, to shoot again, and after less than 2 magazines of basic ammo, 230 grain ball ammo, factory loads, nothing special, had a major failure with this weapon. Basically, I fired a few rounds and pulled the trigger and nothing happened. Figured I'd have a stovepipe or jam, did not. Looked at the weapon, tried to figure things out. It turned out that the hammer would not cock back. It had tension on it. Now, it doesn't right now, but basically the hammer had spring tension on it, and couldn't be locked back. Could not figure it out. Couldn't engage the safety at the time. Couldn't do anything about it. Catastrophic failure, in my opinion, for a gun that's only had maybe 300, 350 rounds through it. I've not counted recently, but it really couldn't have had more than 300 through it. Wasn't counting, I was shooting 245s that day in alternating ammo, or shots anyway, and it just wouldn't function. Tried racking the slide, tried doing everything I could. Got it in the house, broke the thing down completely. Everything, every pin, every part, every piece, which I've obviously got most of it back together now, looking for a problem. Looked at everything, and all I could find that looked amiss, and I'm not a 1911 expert, but I'm quite familiar with them and shooting them for a long time, is the Sear spring. Sear spring seems to have worn out here on the side. Now, I doubt this is going to show up on the camera real well, but I'm going to try anyway. You see that right there? Extra worn there on the inside. Might be able to see it there. Might be able to see it better there. Maybe not. But basically, if you run your finger along this piece here, there's a notch now. There shouldn't be. See that right there? Looks like that has worn out on the Sear spring, and so it wouldn't catch the sear, so I couldn't lock the hammer back. That's the best I can figure is what happened with this weapon. I don't know if this is necessarily the fix. I did contact the company, told them I was upset about it, that I'd initially done a great initial review on it on YouTube and thought great things about it. Now I'm worried about it. But they offered to let me ship it back to them to look at it, or to ship me the Sear spring replacement. I've opted for the Sear spring replacement to start with, because I think this is the problem. If not, I'll send this thing back, because 300 rounds and a failure, that's not good. Especially not from a 1911. Again, I was using factory ball ammunition, nothing special, should have worked fine. But after 300 rounds, wow, that's a really bad failure. So I hope this is just a fluke. Like I said in my previous video, I love this gun. I thought it was great for the $400 price tag. But now I'm a little worried about it. And I told them I was waiting to find that 10mm. I'm dying to find their 10mm 1911, which seems to be a reasonable price and all. And you know, I love 10mm if you watch my channel. I'm a little worried about it. If it can't handle, if this 1911 platform of theirs cannot handle basic 45 load pressures, how in the heck is it going to handle 10mm? Because I shoot the heavy duty stuff. So I'm a little worried about this product at this point. So I thought I'd share things. The company's very nice, very good response from customer service. We'll give this a second chance. I will make additional videos on this. But after 300 rounds, I get a major failure. That's a problem. That's a big problem. I say hopefully this was just a fluke, but pretty bad quality control. Like I say, you look at this again. It is quite worn, and again, I'm sure the camera cannot do it justice. This is quite worn for a Sear spring after only 300 or so rounds. So, we will see. I'll do update videos on this thing. I'm not giving up on it yet. Still seems like a great deal for the money, but 300 rounds, the gun breaks catastrophically on me? That's not good. Maybe catastrophic's too harsh a term, but unfixable in the field. So, anyway, MD Prepper out.